If Brandy Norwood had a cottage, this would kind of be her aesthetic. Kimbra, Kamille, yeah. Kimbra, Kamille, slow down, yeah. Hi ladies, and welcome back to another video. I'm Kimbra Kamille, and if you're new here, welcome. Go ahead and browse through my channel, pick a video you like, and make a comment. And then if you really like it, we would love for you to join the Wildflower community. We talk about all things that are peaceful and calm so that we can begin to experience abundance and ultimately wealth. Health is wealth, and you deserve that. So welcome. I'm really excited about this video because it kind of reminds me of when I restarted this channel back in 2022, and it's all about Black American princesses. And we're going to highlight my favorite Black American princess, which is the R&B legend that is none other than Brandy Norwood. So Brandy is my favorite singer of all times, and I was beginning to think about, making cottage personas for different people that I love, and Brandy was someone that came to mind. But I will be honest and say this video started in another direction, and this morning I thought, you know what, I really want to honor my Black American princesses, and Brandy is definitely an inspiration, a role model. As you can see, my vision board is here, and I like to keep that up just as a reminder of my goals and how I can, fulfill all of the dreams that I'm sure Brandy had, coming up and being in Los Angeles and really wanted to be a singer. So my idea for this video that we're going to explore today is what it means to have a Black American princess cottage. And I am doing that in the style of Brandy. So, I created a mood board for Brandy if she were to live her best cottagecore life in a cottage, living slow, no worries, make music when she wants to. So if Brandy were to have a cottage, this would be her cottage. So shout out to Brandy. If you're watching this, Brandy, thank you for being such an inspiration. I hope that you're working on more stuff because we need you. We need your voice. What you mean just to Black culture, and we've been, awesome to just American culture in general. And I'm giving you your flowers. You can be a wildflower, but I just want to thank you for, just being you. And a quick story. So first, I got two stories before we get into the mood board that is Brandy's Black American Princess Cottage. I bought with my own money this cassette tape, sitting up in my room, remixed with LL Cool J. This was the first thing that I ever bought with my own money. It was Brandy, sitting up in my room. And then, I got three stories. So then the next thing is the radio was so influential in me learning about who she was. And I not necessarily wanted to be a DJ, but I was just inspired by R&B music and 90s at the time. So I want to play for you guys my version of being a DJ and the title of this radio show. So take a listen to this.
And hi, this is radio station Brandy 107.9, and we'll have Janet Jackson early in the day. I say again, early in the day.
So that was that was paying homage to Brandy. I was like 7 years old, and my parents bought me this little cassette player karaoke thing all in one. And to this day, I still listen to the radio, but in my home. But that was just an example of me like feeling seen and feeling represented by it being, a Black girl, and showing the world that, I am talented, I am capable, I am worthy, I am beautiful, all the things. And so she inspired me. So I was so happy about that. And then when I was living in California during my graduate studies as a film producer, I went to the live recording of The Real. And I was a VIP guest because I had gone to see The Real before, and they emailed me and they wanted me to come to see a VIP showing. I had no idea what it was. But when I got there, they had like, I think 2-stage sets. On the left hand side was one stage, and on the right hand side, I believe it was the stage that you see on the daytime talk show. Show has since been canceled, but when I was there on the left, it was the set of Moesha. So I found out then that we would be seeing a reunion of Moesha. And so I didn't realize it at the time, but I got to see my, I wouldn't say hero, but for lack of a better word, hero in person. And she was very gracious, very humble. She got emotional just being there. And she just felt like a real person. So Brandy, thank you. I don't know if you remember that day and how you felt, but and this is just proof that I was actually there. I couldn't really find a picture of myself. The only thing I could find was like a snapshot. It was kind of blurry, and I think it's me because it's like a big smile. I had my hair short at the time, like very short. So I think that's me, but they gave us all like little goodie bags, and I still have this mirror from The Real, so that's what I got when I saw the taping of the reunion for Moesha. And then I also want to quickly look at this video. So just to pay homage even more, we're gonna watch the video of Brandy's Covergirl commercial. Yeah, so I love that. That was Brandy. That was her Covergirl commercial. First time ever seeing it, I came across my FYP, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to talk about Brandy and her legacy and her as a legend and my idea of her best cottage life. If you're not following me on Pinterest, go ahead and follow me on Pinterest. And also, welcome to my office. This is where I get my work done for my business, and then also when I work from home. So this is my cozy little space. I love this desk that is super wide, so that I can have my old school iMac, my new MacBook, and then all my what do they call these things, like pencils, utensils, office supplies there. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into the mood board. All right, hi guys. We are now over on my computer, and I want to share my screen so that I can show the Brandy Black American Princess Cottage Mood board that I created. So let's go ahead and look at that together. So this is my Black American Princess Cottage for Brandy. And so let's just start from the top. I'm going to go through the whole mood board. So the first up, we have these Le Cassette Dutch ovens. And so I just was inspired by just the moody browns in this. very, very rich. And I just feel like Brandy gave so much in regard to creating that image and that texture to the Black story, in the 90s. And so that's what I give her. Um, I see her, perhaps her and her daughter, making some meals with these, some nice desserts and some different, simmer pot items or, soups or stews together, making those together. So I like that. Next up, I have this kitchen. So in the 90s, the purple was very prevalent. So Brandy was actually on the Waiting to Exhale soundtrack. And what was her name? Not, it was, yeah, Robin. Robin in Waiting to Exhale. She had lavender accents in her home, if I do remember correctly. It was in one of the women's homes in Waiting to Exhale. And so this would be so beautiful for Brandy. Like I could see her in this kitchen. It's giving very much her kitchen after, marrying the prince and Cinderella. She got the slipper and she got to have her Prince Charming. So she is the quintessential princess. So I could see her in here with her family, her mom. Her mom seems super awesome, like an awesome just person in general and support of Brandy from the very beginning. So I really appreciate that. So I could see three generations of Norwood women in here. So yeah, that was my choice for her kitchen. And then just as a mood for colors, I wanted to embrace just the different colors that could be represented for Black American princesses, caramel, espresso, almond, vanilla, coffee. And then you can be a Black American princess and not be well cultured, right? So I feel like it's a statistic that Black American women are the most educated in this country. And so I feel like I could see Brandy cozying up in her own library, reading different books. I feel like she's like a fiction girly because she does so well in her acting. So Cinderella, of course she was a princess. And then there was I Know What You Did Last Summer. I think she was in that film. Very good. And then she just recently came out with another suspense film that I heard she crushed it in. So I didn't watch it. I probably should, but sometimes I cannot handle thrillers. I'm very much a Hallmark, Disney person because it just stays with me. But I gotta support you, Brandy, and I'll go watch your latest film. So I could see her definitely picking up a fiction novel and cozying up in there. The next, I think her music video, I Wanna Be Down. I wanna be down with what you're going through. I wanna be down with you. I think in that video she was swinging on a swing. I think she would enjoy being on her porch in her sunroom, on a swing, just relaxing, sipping her tea, sipping her champagne, whatever. So I got that for her. And then I saw her as a lily. In the Bible, there's like the lily of the valley. And I feel like perhaps in Hollywood, she may have experienced ups and downs. And I'm like, you know what? Though you went through your valley, girl, you are still beautiful. So I just gave her that orange kind of color. Um, so I thought that was very representative of her. And in the 90s, like orange and purple were very popular along against the brown color. So I thought that would suit her well. And then in regard to Brandy, she has beautiful eyes. So I just looked at this Pat McGrath palette. I think it would be beautiful on her eyes. And then also within the home, if she were to duplicate any of these colors, and then just a picture of her when she was younger on the set of Moesha, just rocking her jeans is kind of why I wore this jean top today. The 90s was very jean heavy, but still being like a beautiful woman, but still like I'm cool, I'm hip, I can wear my jeans. So I have my jeans on to represent that today, that 90s culture. Again, I could see her in the library, and I definitely can see her have her own music room. So I'm not sure if she plays the piano or not, but I can definitely see, her and her family gathering around the piano, singing together. I think that would be beautiful. Um, Pat McGrath eyeshadow again. And then I could see her, in her beauty room, in her soft girl era. I can't wait till Ari Lennox drops her soft girl era song. Definitely can see her there. I haven't seen Brandy wearing braids much lately. I think after a certain point she, you know, you know, grew out of, I won't say grew out of it, but just explored new looks for herself. But whatever she wants to do, I could see herself getting prepared here. And then um I'm paying homage to Cinderella, so I don't know if Brandy necessarily likes shoes, but I wanted to give her that opportunity just in case she did. So then we're gonna go down to just if I were to go walk into Brandy's home in her cottage, I would, smell that cognac, that amber, that vanilla, shea butter, that warm smell. And then with a hint of like a little floral. So I'm curious to see like what her scents are. I wonder if she'd ever be interested in coming out with the candle line or fragrance line. I would buy it. And then her bedroom, like I said, this is after she has married the prince. I'm thinking in my mind, like, what would she want? So I definitely feel like, being connected to nature, having the little moment, the chandelier moment, the soft lavender. I think that would be beautiful for her. It's just a place where she could relax and unwind. And then I have like this apothecary area. So whether it's Miss Norwood, her mother, that I'm not sure. I would imagine um, she liked to cook, but I really don't know much. I know that there was a reality show that they had some years ago, but all genuine people. I just don't know their personalities. Um, like I don't know them, but I would imagine like her mom would come in here and do like different tea sachets and things like that. Um, and then just a place for her to take her bubble baths. Um, and the cottage is just like really like the old school bathtub. Then I have her here in Jet Magazine. Then Halle Berry actually played in the movie Baps, Black American Princesses. So Jet Magazine was very influential, and this was in April of 97. Then another music room, I just see her and her family making music together, singing church hymns, singing, gospel, whatever, just together. Have a couple more of those. And then just have her the picture with Countess Vaughn. Oh, and I wanted to make a point here that Halle Berry's co-star, um, I think her name was Natalie. She was also Brandy's co-star in Cinderella. So that was a cross between the Black American Princess there. And then just some artwork with, music. I believe that Brandy is very musically inclined, like very, like I feel like she has a good ear. Her tone is very beautiful, very rich when she sings. So that is my mood board for Brandy. That was super fun. Thank you so much for watching. and let me know in the comments what you like to see. Again, I do Gems of Wisdom on Tuesday. I do beauty, fashion, thrifting on Friday, and then on Sunday we talk about the home. And so this was just an idea of, if Brandy Norwood had a cottage, this would kind of be her aesthetic. Again, I'm very inspired by her, and I hope that she continues to do wonderful, awesome things. Her daughter is very talented as well. Just an overall great family. It just represents that Black family that I think mainstream is missing, the value that we add to American culture in general. So I'm super proud to be a part of that community. Make a note in the comments if you were raised on all of that. So what's your favorite 90s Black American princess, or what's your favorite 90s show, and who is your favorite Black American princess? I can't wait to see you in the next video, and remember, take time to smell the flowers.